Well, good morning again, everybody. I had a lot of technical difficulty walking around, I guess, with the internet connection. Usually the connection's pretty good, but obviously today it was a little stagnant. Anyway, hope everybody's doing good. I wanted to do another one back in our, well, my upstairs little studio, I guess you could call it. Let me know if you guys can see, hear me okay. If you can, I would appreciate that. I haven't used this format in a while, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna mess it up. I got two computers running at the same time too, so hang on one second. Okay, there we go. Let's see, can everybody hear me okay? Yeah. All right, well, I want to answer some questions. I don't see my other, they're finally popping up. Hang on, let me fix. I'm still working on this. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Again, happy Thanksgiving to everybody in the morning. We're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving at Joe's house on Monday, next Monday. I don't know when the video will come out. Somebody asked me if I was going to do a live stream. I said, probably have a couple of people doing live streams, so I'm probably not going to do it again. So need volume. Okay, let's see. Let me try to turn this thing. How about now? Is that better? Or wait, I can turn it up. Let's see. Da-da-da. Okay. Sound okay? All right. Thank you. Anyway, the connection wasn't really good walking around this morning, so that's a shame because there was a lot of cool stuff to look at. But anyway, if you guys missed it, I'll tell you again real quick. We are headed to Prachuap Saturday. We'll be spending the night in Karat Saturday night, be in Prachuap Sunday, and we're going to have Thanksgiving at Joe's new place in Prachuap Kirikan. And then I think on the first, a day after that, we are headed on a motorbike tour with a group of people. So It ought to be pretty fun. Headed to Ranong. First stop is in Ranong, and then we're headed to Phang Nga. One night in Phang Nga, and then headed to Krabi Town. One night, and then no, I'm sorry, Ao Nang the first night, and then Krabi Town the second night, and then headed up to thank you, Thomas, very much. Headed to Surat Thani. And, yeah, it ought to be fun. I don't know if we can always extend the trip, but that's the route right now. And after Surat Thani, we can either head back up to Joe's house. We plan on doing another trip with the ladies. Well, actually, the ladies are planning another trip. I'm not sure if it's going to be in Kanchanaburi or if it's going to be in Amphoe or what. And then we have Christmas coming up after that. So a lot of stuff coming. So I just wanted to update you on this morning's video about what's going on. But I know we lost quite a few people because of the connection. Hey, Mitch, good to see you again. Mike, good to see you. Everybody, good morning. My mom, I talked to her this morning. She's doing much better now. She's got physical therapy in a week coming up, and she's on a lot of meds that she doesn't want to be on. But her problem is she fell a couple weeks back, and she's still achy from that, so she's having a hard time getting around. But she keeps telling me she's fine. She's going to be fine. Stop worrying. Okay, either way. Anyway, yeah, I've got two computers going, so let me see if I can answer some questions. If you guys had some questions earlier. Hey, Tony, I'm doing this again because of the connection last time wasn't so good. Tony, Bad Badger, retired in Thailand, is going to meet up with us, I think, in Ranong, right? Tony, I think that's what you said. And Mitch is going to meet up with us. And James, I talked to James earlier, told him, he goes, I thought you were going to do a live stream. He was probably waiting for mine to be over so he can do his. But I think James is also, I think they're both renting a bike from the same place. I'm not really sure. Thank you, Mitch. Anyway, that's pretty much all that's going on. Just been trying to, it's been difficult to try to get my weight down. We've had a few subscribers show up and had a few celebrations, of course. Tomorrow they want me to make pizza on our last day. I have a couple of videos coming out. I did one on my bike again. I don't really like making the videos on my bike because I don't know. Some people like it, but I kind of find it's boring. But it's difficult for me to make the bicycle videos because it's just, I really kind of just zone out. It's really my favorite time to just kind of relax through Thailand is riding the bicycle. Mike, you got plenty of time to catch a flight and come down and join us. Of course, the Thailand pass might take you a few days. Soy Mafia. I wish Joe, I'm sure Joe wishes he could get, I was trying to plan this trip. And, trying to plan it around the fact that Joe can't get in the water. So I think we'll have to carry him a few places. Thank you, Rudy. I appreciate that. And she thanks you guys very much for the prayers and says that that's helping her a lot and she's getting much better. Is your mom's real estate okay? I don't know. I didn't ask her about it, but she said she hasn't felt better in years with the load off of her mind with the house being gone. She hasn't thought about her house at all, but she's thought about a couple of things that she forgot to get, like her Discover card that she had to cancel. But she left quite a few things, you know. Thomas Moore, exercise is the only way to lose a few other than. Yesterday, I did 125 kilometers on my bicycle. The day before that, did about 100, well, a few days before that, about 110. So exercise, I'm doing what I can. My back has been hurting me. Hang on a second, friggin' mosquito. My back has been hurting me for a few weeks now. I think I pinched a sciatic nerve, so it's been achy a little bit, but it's getting better. Yeah, plastic bag and duct tape for Joe. I told him, yeah, he'd be fine. We just put it around his head and he can go swimming. Paige dropped off my vitamins, saying I got to take my vitamins. Yeah, normally my internet connection's pretty good walking around, but I don't know what it was. They are working on a lot of power lines in the area, so I don't know if something's distorting the signal. I don't know. Whatever. Aaron, aloha. I still have to put up my a Hawaiian flag. I still got a couple more flags I got to put up. I got to start packing today. I got to put it up. That's a good size flag too. I appreciate it, Aaron, very much too. Right now, David, I'm down. I see when I got here it was 95.1. Now I'm 90. This morning I weighed in at 92.8, but I need to be about 87 is where I want to be, but it ain't gonna happen. Steven, I noticed in one of the videos the oven disappeared. Did you build a brick? No, I got different plans for the brick oven. I know I told you guys a while back, we plan on building a upstairs swimming pool and kind of a resort, not a resort for people to stay, but kind of a resort style area with a kitchen upstairs. And I found some pretty cool, of course, they're from China, pizza ovens that I'm going to put in here without building one. I put the oven outside in the back because I don't use it that much. And I just set it up on a table in the back. It still works. And tomorrow I got to make pizzas. James, do I have a bike or am I renting? A subscriber of mine and Joe's is bringing me a bike to rent. He was going to come with us, but they have a change of plans. But he's bringing the bike for me to borrow, and that is super awesome. I don't even know what it is quite yet. Let's see. Susan Hooper, I'm coming to Thailand. Can you pick your own hotel to quarantine in until a negative result, or do you have to choose from the list they provide? There is a lot of ASQ hotels. The last video I did about it, I shared a link to where you can go on there and you can pick wherever you want to go, in Bangkok, Phuket, any of the blue zones. And you go on there and you can pick your own hotel, yes. But it has to be one of the qualifying hotels. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're going to be having Thanksgiving Thai style. Actually, it's going to be almost American style, but we just about have everything. And I brought back a bunch of stuff. We're having it Monday. Are you wearing your shirt inside out? No, why? Is it like backwards? Maybe, hang on, let me try this. There, how about that? Is that better? I don't have plans right now for the kids' school thing yet, but I don't know. We put in a call to the teacher and the school superintendent to find out what they need exactly this year. So we don't quite know yet what's going on, but we always sponsor kids for they always do have some kind of Christmas party. And we got to get them another tree this year because their tree is down. Hey, James, you made it. I'm high tech now. I learned it from you, man. I learned it from you, all the live streams that you do. I just watch what you do. Jay, are you trying to piss off the in-laws by taking Paige on a trip right away after you got back home? Yeah, I kind of told her, I told her last week, she goes, okay, but she understands that she knew we were going to go to Joe's place as soon as he was done building his house. So, and she knows we're ready to get back traveling again in Thailand. And they're not really ready to start traveling quite yet anyway. James, I was going to ask you I thought you were going to rent a big bike. I figured that because you have pretty long legs, so I don't know how comfortable you're going to be on a scooter, but what did you end up getting? I guess I could have asked you that earlier on Messenger. It doesn't stupid is, stupid does. A live to follow up on the live. I'm here. Thanks, Jake. Yeah, I don't know. The connection's usually pretty good, but I don't know. That's why I don't really like doing live streams walking around. You never really know what's going on with the internet. Thank you very much, Jim. On our channel, we just really kind of share our life in Thailand. We don't really. I'm not trying to tell you how it is. I'm just trying to show you how it is for us. Joe got us hooked up. Okay. Robert, good to see you back again. Thank you everybody for coming back. I only came back because I know there was a lot of people asking questions and I wasn't able to, I got distracted by the internet connection. What is the largest and heaviest turkey you've ever seen in Thailand? The turkeys here are small. Big bike was 2,000 baht a day. That's stupid. I would never do that either. I guess they really don't want to rent those. Okay, you guys got any questions? Let's see. Hi, from Udon, good to see you. Kyle likes the Nope, Not Today shirt. Bald Farm in the house, good to see you. How many hours to put together a video? I'm not really sure. Just showing daily activity videos, it's really pretty easy. I don't have a whole lot of fancy B-roll, and I don't know, my videos aren't like 2 minutes of information with a lot of drone footage, and I don't know, it's just you guys following me around, so it's easy to cut out some of the slow stuff. I don't know how long it takes. Jim, I'm a retired cop. Chuck, in many ways, you remind me of myself. I love your Thailand content. Thank you very much, Jim, for coming with us. Yeah, I mean, basically, we're just showing you daily life in Thailand. Of course, some people say, Chuck, you're not really showing real Thailand. I don't know. They expect me, I don't know what they want me to, like, me go out of my way to, I don't know. I'm just showing what we do on a normal day. It's our life in Thailand, I guess. My mom's doing much better. Thank you. Thank you, Bold Falan. Soy Mafia said that she'd give me $5 to pee in Joe's pool. I think he's got dye in there. I think he put that in there for Boston too. Yeah, I don't know how many turkeys Joe got. I didn't know this, but he got a butterball and it was really expensive. But I didn't think about, you can't send raw meat overseas, especially poultry. So it's partially cooked. Actually, it's cooked. I think you just have to reheat it. Thank you, Robert. Kyle, were you in the military? Yes. I made a video called 10 things about me and some about Paige. It's got all the information about us in that. I think you just have to type that in on our channel. Really, you can find just about anything on our channel if you want to know about any. We've been almost every province. If you type in Chiang Mai, Phuket, Krabi, anywhere, Rayong, you'll find all kind of videos on the areas that you want to see on our channel. Yeah, I think our first trip from Prachuap to Ranong is going to be a pretty long ride. We've got us going like on the border of Myanmar, but we've got to go through a lot of mountains and turn. It's a beautiful ride, but it's not anything we're going to be able to go very fast for sure. Steve Kinney, don't talk about Chuck's brother. He gets upset sometimes. He's a little touchy. Okay. My brother's a little touchy, yeah. Jisoo D Games. Why do turkey when they have ostrich in those parts? Biggest turkey ever. I'm not sure. I don't know why we do a lot of things traditionally, One year I did Thanksgiving with a friend of mine, Brian, when I first got here, and we couldn't find a turkey. We found a really big chicken though. We had just about everything else. Captain Bob, good day from Concan. As a result of watching your trips around Texas, I now feel the need to visit. Looked awesome. Yeah, Texas is huge. There's quite a few things. There's a lot of stuff in America and every state really to do. But Texas is a big place. Most of it's probably boring. It's mostly just woods. Anyway, I have not worn my Superman outfit yet. I'm not really sure when I'm going to wear that. I may bring it to the on the bike ride and wear it in front of everybody. I'm doing another live stream. Paige is looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, here comes trouble.
James Why you have so many things here?
I don't know. I got a computer over here. I got a computer over here. I got my camera up here. I got a lot of stuff happening right now. I know you're content with your I know you're content with your living situation, but if you and Paige ever decided to get your own place,
No.
Where would it be?
No.
Okay, hypothetically, where would we live if we didn't live here? That's a tough question because we really don't want to when you say where would we live, it's like Oh, well, this is our home. We want to stay here all the time. So if we didn't have this, I think we would have to have some kind of home base somewhere, right? Who knows? It doesn't really matter where it is because we travel. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. The best thing is to have something where we can just store our things at a family member's house and travel, right? But this is really Paige's house. I don't know why that's so complicated.
I know.
This house is my wife's house.
Right.
But I don't know, whatever. Now they were just wondering if we would live anywhere else besides here. Where would
Well,
it be?
if I don't have house here, probably not moving back here.
Well, yeah, we didn't have a house, we wouldn't live here, but where would it be? I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
Probably by the water somewhere, you know? But I think it's easier to not have your own place when all you really want to do is travel. You know? So I don't know that we would have anything, we wouldn't have anything long term.
And you can rent and move around.
Renting is much easier.
Yeah. No yard work. No maintenance. See? เราอยากมัน
We really enjoyed the American series videos. Thank you very much. I like our living arrangements, and the fun. I mean, if we didn't like it, we're not forced here. We can do pretty much anything we want to do. We only do what we want to do. That's it. I know somebody saying, "Well, you know what the COVID thing, Cap? You got all these restrictions." It's like, no. You know, in life, you still have to adapt and try to keep moving forward. You can't. I can't help those things. But right now, I feel like I'm at home in Thailand and feel free. And I think traveling around is going to be really good in the next few months. Has my tummy adjusted to the local market food? Yeah, I think that happened a few years ago. I haven't had any issues with stomach problems in a while. When I went to America, though, I had a hard time adapting to all that. I don't know what you'd call it. Maybe all the chemicals they put in the food. I was having some digestive issues. Billy, I think we've been to just about every province in Thailand. I said, you can click Phuket on our channel and you'll find probably at least a dozen videos. It's been a while since we've been in Phuket, but yeah, we've been pretty much everywhere. CJ, is CJ in the house? Hey, how are you?
Hello.
Are you going to rent a bike for your trip? No, we already got one secured. James Edwards, Chuck, putting together a third trip with John Wood to develop a third. Oh, okay. John is I did an interview with him a while back, making some awesome looks. Friend doing 4 nights in Pachuk anytime. Okay. In the central region. Yeah, I need to get me another coffee too, Tony. I had 2, but only drank a half of one because Paige is like, let's go, let's go, let's go. How did your in-laws meet? I have no idea. And if you ask them, they're probably, I don't remember. James, I wasn't implying anything, just wondered if there was a spot that you, I know you weren't, James. It's just that topic has been asked quite a bit. And I wanted to explain it the way that I did. But really, there isn't a place. This just works for me. Like, I don't have to try to anchor anywhere. We don't want to be anywhere permanently. We love the ocean. My favorite place to go is still Koh Chang. And I always tell Paige, let's go to Koh Chang for like 2 months. Let's just like kind of move there, for a couple of months. But after 10 days, I'm ready to go. I have about a 10-day attention span for about anything. So when I'm here back home after about 10 days, I'm ready to go too. I mean, we haven't even been home 10 days yet, we're leaving. Larry, not the cable guy, Larry. Now that you moved upstairs, we don't get to see Pookie in the background. Yes, you're correct. The reason why I moved up here is because the news, the TV all day, it's nonstop. COVID, COVID. I mean, even after 2 years, COVID, 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 COVID. So I don't want to hear it and I'm tired of it. But my father-in-law, he turns the TV on as soon as he gets up and then nobody pays attention to it. It just stays on all day. Nobody really watches the damn thing. So I just said, I don't want to hear it. I'll just go upstairs. But either that, I just go ride my bike. You're welcome, CJ. Good to see you, man. Full freedom and in-laws that love having you around. Why does anyone think you want to leave? I think the whole thing is that people, they probably, well, I don't think most people could. I never in my life thought, oh, I'm going to go move in with my wife's parents. Like, doesn't that sound like ridiculous? But I think because people can't relate to the situation, that they just think it doesn't make sense to them. So a lot of people think that I'm just doing it as an opportunist, like I'm using my wife's family because for whatever reason, I retired early with no money and just decided to go risk it and go mooch off of people my entire life somehow. But that's kind of the generic perspective that I've gotten from a lot of people. But yeah, that's just that's the way they think, right? I mean, if I was the kind of person that they thought, my mother-in-law would not have me in this house for a minute. I've seen her kick people out of the house that were my father-in-law's friends that were obnoxious, and she kicked them out. Fat man in Thailand, congratulations. Tommy J, don't forget the small gift I sent for Joe. Okay, it's in the bag. I actually forgot what it was, but I still have it. Actually, send me a message later. I might have forgot which one it was, but I have it. It's been a few weeks. Apologize how unedited my eyes are fuzzy today. My favorite province, Billy, is still, I don't know, that's tough. I really do like NakhonPhanom. I mean, I really do love this area a lot. I don't know, I don't really have a favorite province. I mean, I like a lot of areas by the ocean. I mean, Gotchang is in I forgot the province that's in. It's in, I forgot. Oh, you're staying, Fat Man staying in the same hotel. It was okay. The view was good. But the food, it's only one day, but there's a lot of cool places around there to walk around. Sam the man, good to see you. Yes. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Randall, I'll be back in Hua Hin in January and hope we could get together for lunch sometimes. I don't really go to Hua Hin that much. Usually we'll stop in Cha'am and then drive past to Prachuap. Yeah. Thanks, James. It's been so long, I forgot. Jim, have you and Paige ever visited Hawaii? Yes, I was stationed there for 4 years. Paige, I'm going to get her there one day. Would like to live near Joe and Gift. Prachuap is a good town. Where they're at, it's kind of like a fishing village, actually. Klaus is still in Prachuap. Yeah, we'll be visiting with him. I got some stuff to bring him and Boone. No, I'm not going anytime soon to Laos. Somebody asked me that earlier. Why don't I go to Laos? We've been quite a few times, but every time you just go over there, they take a whole page of your passport. So if you live right there, there's really not a whole lot to do over there that's not over here. So I don't really have a whole lot of interest in going to Laos, to be honest with you. We do have quite a few friends that come here from Laos to visit. They're Lao, but they just get a little stamp, you know. The Village Phalang, good to see you. I'm great. I don't know what's for dinner, James. I need to stop eating. They want me to make pizza tomorrow. I can always go for some fried chicken. Randall, Cham is fine. That's where my girlfriend lives. Tony, so the list of those who are on the road trip: Chuck, Joe, Mitch, James, me, and who else? Joe has a couple of other people. I think CJ Paradise. I think there's going to be close to 10. I'm not sure. You'll have to ask Joe. Joe delegated the mapping job to me. So, and if you want to go on the trip, you'll have to contact Joe. Sam, my mom's doing fine. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I think Dave said he's going too with Gotta Love Thailand. Anyway, Georgina is from San Antonio. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know, Tony, 8 to 10, I'm not sure. Our carbon footprint will make the local news. I think we have to dodge the carbon on the road. Jake, my wife made some Thai street food style chicken wings tonight. Holy moly. Love chicken wings. Billy, what did you see as the major difference in USA versus Thailand? Okay, major stuff. The people are very friendly here in Thailand, and the sense of freedom in Thailand. But I mean, America's my home country. I love America, but I feel a lot free. Like I don't have anybody that expects me to be who they want me to be here in Thailand. You know, I'm just a goofy guy carrying the camera around. I'm a tourist. You know, I just love that feeling. But it's definitely not for everybody. Tommy, I don't know how many hours Lori has on her channel. I got to call her. She hadn't done a video in a while. Maybe she's taking a break. Yes, Mafia has been to the U.S. and Paul Red too, but she says he wants to go back to visit. She's not. She says, no, I'm not getting on. The plane is too long. Steve asked if when we go on the motorcycle journey, we'll be wearing the same color leather jackets. I can send you our sizes. I don't know if you got enough time. Maybe there's enough time you can have them. You can have them made and shipped to us. Apollo, I've lived in Houston for 25 years. Love seeing different new places. Very cool. Toyota 86, good to see you again. You're welcome to stop by on the way and bring my candy corn. Your candy corn didn't make it. I'm sorry to say that. Send me your link to your business, and we might be passing up towards Amplewa. Maybe. The village, how's the e-bike getting some kilometers in before burning season? Yes, I just did 120K yesterday. The bike is good. Billy, I started a YouTube channel, so hard to grow subs. Any advice? Just keep making videos and only be yourself. I don't know, it takes time. You know, you have to learn. I watched some of my videos at the beginning and think, man, I should probably just delete those videos. But I think as we'll just call yourself a content creator, you kind of learn of technique, of style, and I don't know, it takes time. You just have to keep making videos. You gotta really like it and don't expect that you're gonna have 1 million subscribers, you know, because not everybody's gonna agree with you and not everybody's gonna want to see what you do, you know. Yeah, just keep being yourself and do it because you like to do it. Yeah, Mitch is kind of quick with all of the posting channels. I don't know how he does it. I mean, when I started making YouTube videos, and we were doing travel trailer videos in America, and I just came here because I wanted to kind of show my friends and family in Thailand and the crazy stuff that we were going through here. And I think I may have had like 1,000 subscribers, you know, but they quickly went away after we came to Thailand. And it took some time. But when I started, there wasn't so many. Now there's a lot of YouTube vloggers in Thailand, and there's a lot of them that are really kind of cutthroat too. So there's another side to that. You gotta, once you get up, you'll get a taste of that. But anyway, I only had like 1,000 when I came, and it took a long time. But I really wasn't. And today I don't really care that much. That I mean, I'm amazed that I have as many as I do, you know, but it's not that important to me. I'm like not in it to win it. Like this isn't my career. Like I didn't move to Thailand like a lot of people think, living off of YouTube, because actually I was monetized when I got here, but I made like in 3 months time, I could make like $100. They only pay out once you get $100, and it took like almost 3 months to get $100. So a lot of people think Yeah, like I moved to Thailand, I'm gonna get $100 every 3 months, let's retire, right? Crazy people. How many years? I've had a YouTube channel since 2011. I didn't really seriously start YouTubing until I retired in 2016. Yes, Mitch, and I thank you very much for that. Robert, good to see you, Robert. Robert's the one with the awesome house in Cha'am. Okay. That's about all I got to say about that, I guess. I was going to do this a little bit later. Somebody had sent me a message. Am I going to do one for the European? I don't really know when a good time to make a live stream. I don't really do too many of them. I think this is like the second one. It's the second one I've done today, but in 3 months' time, I've only done a couple. Stephen Palmer, good to see you from Australia. What time is it in Australia? Since being home, how much weight did I lose? I've lost about 2.5 kilos. Hey, Tom, good to see you. Five kilograms now. 2.5 kilograms. Was there beer in the fridge when I got home? Good question. Amazingly, yes. There was, I think, like 6 bottles. Living in two worlds. Good to see you back in Thailand. We will be back on the 14th of December. My wife is Thai and got her Thai pass in less than 2 hours. Congratulations. Awesome. I think they started working out the bugs pretty quick. I don't know why my it's so slow to pop up with the questions. No spandex. Nobody told me that. The mafias want pizza before we go. Billy, how did you prepare your mindset when you moved to Thailand? What worked for you? Keeping busy, hobbies? The travel trailer deal before we came helped me a lot because I had a very, very busy career prior to retiring. So I had to decompress. So we spent 9 months traveling around the United States in a travel trailer. And I mean, I already been to Thailand a few times. So I think the best thing you can do, and like I tell everybody, the best advice I could give anybody coming here is to don't expect it to be what you think it should be. Keep your expectations down and don't try to figure everything out because it's not going to make sense to you. And just enjoy the ride. All the bugs are fixed and now they just need people to come back. Well, they're not going to come. It's going to be a while before people start coming back regularly. There's a lot of things that, you know, especially just the mask, just wearing a mask. Like for most people, they don't want, it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit plus. And wearing a mask when you're on vacation, they don't want to do that. The restrictions of drinking alcohol, when people come on holiday, they want to have a good time, they want to drink. That's not happening in a lot of places. A lot of places are closed right now. Things just aren't back to normal for people to want to come here to spend money quite yet. As a 2-week traveler, I should say, or 1-week traveler, I would say probably after SongCon, things will be better next year in May. No, I would never RV around Thailand. There's not any RV parks. They have some RV clubs, like 1 or 2, but it's definitely not the way to travel to Thailand because resorts and places are so inexpensive compared to the cost of fuel. I have no interest in doing RV in Thailand. I'm not bringing a lot of clothes on this bike trip. I'm bringing laundry detergent. I've learned you could just wash your shirt and shorts in a sink. Bring underwear or not, whatever you want. But I'm not bringing a bunch of clothes. You guys can stay upwind if you want. Jake, what advice do you have for people like me and my wife who want to downsize, keep a place in the US, but split 50-50? A lot of people do that. I think most people, they have a place back home and they go back and forth. I can't give you any advice on that. I didn't want to do that because I didn't want the hassle of the taxes and the upkeep and the just in the back of my mind of having a responsibility back in the States. So, I mean, as far as downsizing, I don't know, it's up to you. I mean, what I did is we had a big house and we went and had a very small house built in a new subdivision, the smallest house plan that we could get. I sold my Mercedes and bought a Camry, and I did go crazy by buying a brand new bass boat, but I leased a Toyota truck. So, but I mean, I had like a 10-year plan to move to Thailand. So we bought a new house during the lowest part of the market because we knew we were going to make money on it. And yeah, I don't know, we just got rid of all the things we didn't need. I really don't have any advice on it. That's up to you. I mean, you could go move in with your parents, I guess. Huh? Actually, we've thought about we're going to buy another travel trailer. We're going to do another tour again in the US. I'm just not sure when, but not this next time when we go pick up my mom from America, but the next time we're going to buy a travel trailer and probably another truck. And I'm going to leave the trailer probably in Florida. So we'll have not really a house, so we're going to have to pay property tax. But we can have a trailer. I have family that have a lot of acres of land, and we can just put it on this place, I'm sure. And that way we'll have like kind of a home base back home, you know, a place that we can keep our things, as long as it doesn't get blown away by a hurricane. You don't want to move in with your parents, Jay? A Fortuner is it's like a 2015, it was made in 14, but it's like a 2015 model. Is Dave in the house? So Dave, somebody was asking earlier if you were going on the bike trip with us, so you can answer it now. Dave, are you going on the bike trip with us? He's still sleeping. Okay, there's the answer, yes. A few people were asking earlier, maybe on the earlier, I did a live stream earlier walking around. When you have that barrel burning in Texas, I think I have to do the same. I think I have to do the same thing. What you bring me back?
Conditioning.
Conditioning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need some conditioning. I need conditioning.
Mana?
No, I think so.
Yeah.
Are you gonna dye your hair again?
Nhưng mà anh nhìn bật thân này. Để đông nhà.
You're gonna ride from Surin to Joe's. Okay, are you coming up Sunday? Oh, you're leaving Saturday morning. Okay. Assless chaps are okay. You have to ask Joe. It's not that kind of party. Relax, James. So yeah, we're gonna be gone at least 5 to 6 days on this trip. It may be more, it's just up to you guys. But when we get back, me and Joe promised the ladies we'd take them somewhere. Well, we said you guys can pick and plan out the trip when we get back. So I don't have anything to do, just want to be back here by Christmas. Got to renew my visa right after New Year, and then back on the road again. Yeah, it's not going to be that long of a trip, maybe 5 or 6 days. Hillbilly, like 350cc motorbikes. I don't know if I want to take a bicycle up in the mountains in Thailand. Hello, in Myanmar. Yeah, we had talked earlier about getting big bikes, but as James said earlier on, they're like 2,000 baht a day. Joe rides like he's drunk. I think he just fell off of his bike because his parking lot angles, when he went to put his foot down, there was no ground. I think a lot of people are renting bikes, but I'm not. Dave says he's on a brand new 350 Forza. Where is it, CJ? Now I got a bike that's gonna be lent to me, gonna bring it to Joe's house. You guys will see all that stuff soon in upcoming videos. I'm sure we'll have a bunch of vlogging at the same time, kind of like the PP Island trip. Except CJ's not gonna be with us this time. Mark, hello from Las Vegas. I just answered that question, Sam. Hopper says getting a motorbike license in Thailand is easy. It's no wonder there are so many accidents. A blog orgy. Kind of like a cluster, you know what? Thank you, Jeff, very much. Hey, snail kicker. I'll tell her later. Thank you. Somebody said a couple of Leos for the snail kicker.
Actually, thank you.
Yeah.
That's not many of them. Oh, yeah. Mhm. Mhm.
Anyway, I guess that's it. What else is in there? Is there a snack in there? I'm hungry. Okay, let me have that. Is there one in there? Paige got milk upstairs in our upstairs refrigerator. Any beer in there? James, are you going to be live streaming the whole time we're there on the trip? Yeah, we're going to need probably a designated driver. I tried to pick places where there's activities close to the hotels that we're going to be staying so that we're not riding the motorbikes. Like we could just park the motorbike and walk pretty close for food and drinks and stuff like that. Thank you very much, Jake. And Mitch, thank you very much. Somebody says, haha, in Thailand. Ha ha ha, in Thailand. Laugh because there is no time to stop. Enjoy the road trip. Thank you very much, Jake. Mitch, please put this in the swear cup for later. Do you have an exact itinerary? Yeah, what did I miss in the beginning? Probably a lot. Yeah, you'll have to get with Joe. I sent it to him. I thought he sent it to everybody, but if you've got Joe's information, he can give you the. I mean, if you're going to meet up with us in Prachuap, then it doesn't really matter because we're not making any reservations until then, until we get everybody together. And I don't know that we're going to make reservations or not, because where we're staying, there's plenty of places close by. But it's going to be entertaining because I think I'm the only one that can speak Thai, so I have to have everybody stay outside so I can manage the room. requests. James says he does not have any idea how to go live. But anyway, Dave, I'll repeat it again. Prachuap to Ranong, Ranong to Phang Na to Krabi, Ao Nang Krabi, and then from Ao Nang to Krabi Town, and Krabi Town to Surat Thani. And then it's kind of up in the air from there. Yeah, I didn't want anybody quite to book quite yet. We'll just wait until we get to Joe's house and then figure it out from there. Because really, I need to find out exactly how many people go. Yeah, it's nap time, Joe. I mean, James. Okay, Hillbilly. Got to sleep off the Jim Beam, get ready. It sounds like you probably need that every day. No. Wear the new hat. I love my cowboy hat, especially when it aggravates. I bought Joe one just like it. Great, now all your stalkers can know and find us. Yeah. They have to leave their computer first. I think they'll be safe, James. Don't worry about it. Old man naps are good, actually. Well, guys, that's it. I think I'm going to end this. I got to start preparing for this trip. I need to start packing. I got to find the gift Thomas gave me to give to Joe. And yeah, so Joe said, if you guys want to join us, get with Joe. You know, he's got Thanksgiving at his house on the 29th. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I know I'm looking forward to it. I know Joe's looking forward to doing something. He's kind of been stuck with a foot injury for the past few months. So he's ready to go. We've been talking about this trip for maybe a year now. Me and Joe, we've been talking about it for quite a while. So my mom's doing good, Freddie. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Anyway, guys, come with us on the road trip. It's going to be fun. We'll see you guys. I got 2 videos coming out before we head to Korat on Saturday. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.